Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of Birl Talk, your favorite lo-fi podcast from your favorite circular fashion tech startup, detailing what it's like in the day-to-day life, the challenges, the wins, the weird sticky bits of building a circular fashion tech startup. So on the agenda today, we have a few really fun items. We're going to start with Cam and Pete's trip to Holland and Germany. You might have noticed that they've come back with a little bit of European tan today. Um, then we're going to talk about events that we've been to recently, some really cool stuff we did last week, some that are coming up, which are really exciting. And then after that, we're going to introduce Lewis, who you might have noticed is new, a fresh face in Bell, and we're really excited to have him. He's going to be helping us out with some of the operational side of stuff, so he'll talk about that in more detail. And finally, we've got a really exciting new brand to soft launch. So our Bell Talk watchers and subscribers will know about this before anyone else, but I'm not going to drop the name just yet. So without further ado, let's start with the Europe trip. Cam, do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, it was a bit of a whirlwind trip. I think we had 36 hours or something, Pete, wasn't it, in Holland and Germany. But really good. So, the backdrop of this was, the more brands we're speaking to, especially some of the larger ones, they're looking for innovative solution that can do all the kind of key markets, so not just a UK solution. They want something for the EU and the US as well. And that's something what Birl wants to offer, make sure we can offer consistent kind of product and solution across all those markets. So well established in the UK now, we've got several potential partners we're going to be working with in Europe. And the point of the trip was for me, Pete, to go out and just meet those partners, see the facilities, make sure we can offer the sort of standard Birl solution, in a consistent way. So yeah, I said it was a very sort of short, sharp trip. I wish we had a bit longer to do it, but it was really useful. As I said, we saw two processing partners out there, both great, really good setup. So that's really exciting. And one of them also has really good facilities in the US, so they've invited us out to the US as well. So I think we're going to probably put our US trip back a week or so and go out and meet them. I think probably first week of June, Pete. So yeah, really exciting. Lots to come, and hopefully we'll be able to get that operation live in the next sort of 1 to 2 months.
Amazing. Cam was telling me about this trip yesterday, and the way he described it made me think of Race Around the World, like Cam and Pete with their big D&V rucksacks, like going on a fishing boat to fish for shrimp to pay for the next train ticket.
It was. I mean, I didn't realize how much travel there was. There was yeah, a lot of trains, wasn't there, Pete? So
Finished off with a 170 kilometer taxi on the way to Dusseldorf Airport as
oh
well.
yeah, it was expensive, and also I think it was a Toyota going, what was it, 180 kilometers an hour, which was
Yeah.
something to behold. But we managed to get a run in. Me and Pete did a good 10K. Pete had a good sort of what was the app, Pete?
On runner, yeah, it was like
On runner, yeah, it was
a
quite
pyramid workout. So it's like you have to go faster as the Ks go. So yeah, Cam did it in a hoodie and fair play. He was like blowing by the end of it. So
It was pretty windy, and I just tucked in behind Pete, and Pete was just giving me motivational. 1 more minute to go, keep going. But anyway,
not
it was
much
quite
coming
good
back.
yeah. But anyway, it was a really good trip, really exciting, and yes, we also then spent yesterday at one of our processing partners in kind of northern Manchester way as well. So busy week out of the office. So looking forward to catching up on emails and everything today.
Amazing. So next up, the events that I've been to recently. So I'm currently the only one who's really full-time in London. So I was running around London doing lots of events last week. Started off with the Retail Tech Show, which was really cool. It's like a big expo with hundreds or maybe thousands of stores, and people showing off their tech. Really cool to meet people in the industry, meeting some brands and seeing all the innovation that's happening. For example, I was like talking for a while at an RFID tag store, and they were kind of showing me like the way that now if someone leaves the store, say if someone shoplifts something, someone can have a monitor, like a small monitor in their hand, and the second they walk out the shop, not only do the barriers beep, but it will also tell them exactly which item in which size has gone, which is also good for their stock keeping and stuff. Yeah, so retail tech show. I also met the guys at Visual Soft and Yotpo, so I went for a dinner with them afterwards at the Ivy in Canary Wharf, which was spontaneous and very fun. A great group of people, and I met some really great people from the industry there as well. And it's really nice just to, yeah, have a little bit more of like a relaxed atmosphere after being at I guess a trade show all day. And then the next day, I was up early for a train to Coventry to go to the British Footwear Association Sustainability Summit. And that was a really nice one. Lots of really good talks by people in the industry, hearing about what's top of mind for people with sustainability in footwear at the moment, and what we're doing, like the kind of B stock, the dead stock, the damaged returns, and resale is really high up on their agenda. So it was kind of really good to be there and meet some people also who are dealing with this problem. And Coventry actually really pleasantly surprised me. I've only ever heard bad things about Coventry in my life, but yeah, it was great. It's just the train strikes on the way home meant my journey took 6 hours instead of two, which was a bit rubbish. Um, Other than that, great day. And we've got a really exciting event coming up in a couple of weeks, which is Vivant Pulse. I think Cam and Pete, you've told me this is your favorite one. So we will be going there. We've got lots of like industry friends going. We're going to be doing some really cool talks. One of my best friends also works for Vivant, so I'm really excited to do a crossover episode. And yeah, we're really looking forward to being there. So if anyone is watching this and wants to meet for a coffee, chat about all things, sustainability, e-commerce, then we'd love to. And finally, we've got some UKFT events coming up. So we are members of UKFT, UK Fashion and Textile Association. It's a really good kind of association to help anyone in the industry with, like any thoughts or brainstorming or anything they might need. And we're going to be at some members' drinks. We're going to be at their sustainability summit, and we may even get a chance to talk on one of their panels. So fingers crossed for that, all coming up in the next couple of months. And now, next agenda item. You might have noticed Lewis, he's our newest Birl team member, wearing a matching shirt with Pete, just for the fun. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us what you're doing at Birl?
Yeah, of course. Me and Pete did have a call just before this to match shirts up. But yeah, prior to Birl, I've got a retail heavy background really, working in stores and then progressed on to working in like merchandising, allocating, and then ended up doing buying for various companies, one of which Pete ran, Parasol Store. And then, yeah, most recently, I was working for a textile company selling textiles. And, well, in between that, I did 18 months for the NHS in procurement, which fine-tuned a lot of kind of sourcing and public sector buying processes, which eventually has led me to Birl as a product owner.
And thoughts so far? Weird team, right?
Yeah. No, it's been great. I think a very refreshing kind of dynamic in a team that is kind of new to me, in the kind of startup realm, which I've never done before. So it's all go. It's super busy, super fun, exciting. There's a lot of stuff to get stuck into. So yeah, it's been very good so far.
Well, we're very happy to have you. And finally, on our agenda, we have our soft launch of our newest brand. Pete, do you want to drop the name?
Yeah, sure. Really excited that Pangai is going live today with new listings across marketplaces. It's been sort of an eye opener for us as we process the stock. It's been quite different to process the issues and restore the stock compared to some of the dress brands we work with, for example. Obviously, a lot of the product is more jersey sweat, so has different issues with it and different problems to the sort of traditional nylon based items. But Pangaya's got an amazing reputation across making really responsible materials. For example, in their down jackets, they use flowers and sort of flora, rather than sort of traditional down, etc. So it's really exciting to work with a brand that are already trying to do their best. And yeah, really good product, and we think it's going to sell through really well. So exciting to start the month with a new, really exciting brand, and looking forward to doing a good job on behalf of them, really.
And props to Pangaya as well, because everywhere I go, every time I'm in a room with people who know sustainable fashion, that's always the brand at the top of their list. They're like, yeah, Pangaya. They're always doing the innovating. They're always taking the chances, taking the risk with the new like startups or new materials that are coming out. So yeah, we're really excited to be working with them.
Yeah.
Definitely, they're not shy about it, are they? They put it on every single product. So I mean, they're ready to go, aren't they? To let you know what they're doing. So no, that's good. It's nice, loads of colourful products as well going into summer. So some really nice, pops of colour and exciting, relevant products for the time of year. So it should be a really good one for us.
Are you free marketing our resale? If you're watching Birl Talk, then you can go to resale sites and find good Pangaya stock in bright
Yeah, we'll have to
colours.
do live commerce as the next part of Birl Talk. The end's just like people just like flogging Pangaya.
That's Lewis's next job on Monday.
There you go.
Wearing it. You will have to wear matching Pangaya for next episode.
Yeah, perfect.
Sorted.
Great. Well, thank you everyone for watching episode 7 of Birl Talk. Hope you enjoyed it. And you know what? If you want to hear us talk about anything, then send in your requests. Why not? And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
Thanks,
everyone.
guys. Thanks, Jess.